Alright, now is the moment where we put back the new part. This is going to be a bit intimidating, but basically what we're going to do is we're going to take out the grommet, the rubber grommet that we showed earlier. Let me see if that's already out of the way. Oh, this rubber grommet used to be here. We're just going to take that out. And as you can see down here, we also lowered the jack a bit, so it should give us more room when we try to compress this. So before we do that, make sure that when you put the bolt in, you don't damage the threads. That would be especially bad. If you're facing resistance, definitely don't try to force it in. You're definitely going to damage the threads. Worst case scenario, you have the old bolts, but thankfully we ordered some new ones. So let's see. Let's try compressing this. Let's try. Oh, okay, while it's up there, then we can push it in. And then it looks like it should be able to lower into place. Alright, so as you see already, we put the bolt in. When you're trying to put it in, it's really a matter of trying to finagle the suspension until you can get the bolt in. And you can even relax the suspension. We didn't even support it with the jack actually, because when it's relaxed like this, there's really nothing pushing against you putting the bolt in. Now that we have the bolt in, we're going to try tightening it. Okay, so we're not going to use the Milwaukee for this one. So we're going to try to make sure that it doesn't wiggle too much when you're trying to do this. Let's see if there's any resistance. Wait, wrong way. Wait, right way, actually. That was a brain fart. Alright, so while you're doing this, you should take a peek like I am to see if it's actually going through. And as I can see, or you can see, it is coming through. Alrighty, that is good. I like that. And finally, it should come out all the way. Without any resistance too. There we go. Now, we're going to torque it later, but for now, I think we're going to go to the top. Alright, so now we're going to put the top bolt on, the top nut on. First, we're going to put the rubber grommet. Make sure that I have the 4 dots on top, towards the center, instead of the 4 dots on the outside, facing the top. You might have to finagle the thread a bit. Just place that in there. And then we're going to put the bolt on. Now, by hand, it might not, oh yeah, also, don't forget to put the, not a washer. It might be a washer, but put this metal ring on top. And then the next step, now we put the nut on. Now, if it locks during this time, then just use the setup that we did earlier. But while we're doing it by hand, I don't think it's gonna... Oh, okay, I guess you can't do it for hand by long. Now we're going to take our socket wrench in our hex socket and put it back on. Oh no. Oh wait, no, it's because it's by hand. Hold on. Okay. There we go. Alright, so my dad told me that what I could do is leave the wrench hitting this side so that when we try to tighten it, it actually just hits up against the metal part of the car. So you don't have to hold it. This makes it a lot easier and less tiring. So you can see it comes up to a point where it's actually touching the metal ring, and at that point, we're going to need to lift this up. Alright, so at that point, what we're going to do is we want to jack up the car until it's a little bit above the ground. You can see that when we try to wiggle the jack stand, that you have a bit of give. So now, we should be able to look at the top. And you can see that there's just enough room to completely tighten this. Let me keep moving the gasket, the rubber grommet around. Alright. Now this should be good. Alright, so let's do it. Wait a second. Oh. I'm not sure if you guys saw that, but it felt like it was going up. Alright. We have it down most of the way. I don't recall any torque measurement for this, and besides, there is a rubber grommet right here, so I don't think it's necessary, but I think it's just going to be a snug fit. So we're going to try for a half a turn, but if we can't reach that, then a quarter turn. Oh wow, we definitely can't reach that. Okay, that's good. That's definitely good. Ooh. Hold on, wait. This is a bit tricky to get this ratchet wrench out of here. Righty tighty, lefty loose. Oh, yeah, I can use it. Alright, so now that we have the top bolt on, now we're going to torque the bottom bolt. Top nut on, bottom bolt. The torque for the bottom bolt is, I think, 43 foot-pounds. I think it's 51 on an SI, but right here it's a 43. So this is actually a bit of a terrible angle because we have the jack right here. Most videos I see usually have people lying down and then pushing up the wrench, but as you can see, I can't do that. So I'm just going to bear with what I have. As you can see, that click, or as you can hear, that click indicates that it's torqued to 43 foot-pounds. Now we're going to release the jack, and let me make sure nothing's in the way, and let's see if our work is okay. That did it faster than I thought it would. Alright, let's look at the top here. Alright, it looks like there's nothing out of the ordinary here. It looks like everything's tight. And on the bottom, seems that everything seems to be okay. Now it's just a matter of putting the cover back. Now, disregard this cover that we took out on the other side. And this is going to be a bitch. We're going to reach in and grab it. And we're just going to try to fit it back on. Keep careful for anything that has to go snug under something. I think on this side that, oh, it automatically fits around here, okay. And down here. Okay, so that's good. Let's see. I know something went into something here. Or maybe not. Oh, I guess not. Okay. Now what you want to do is take your fasteners. I think what we're going to do is, we only have one of these, so just for sake of uniformity, we're going to use all of them as a pry fastener, which is what we have right here. Right, so in interest of time, we're going to cut it short here. I'm sure you already know what to do. Just take the fasteners, put them back, and put the tire back on, and take a test drive to make sure that everything's alright. So for now, I'm Aiman, and thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and go videos on EyeOnAiman. Especially keep a lookout for the passenger side video. And in this video, I did a lot of stuttering and stumbling because this was my first time attempting this job. But on the passenger side, it will be very different because I don't know what to expect. So I'll see you then, and signing out. Peace.